Okay, tackletrading.com here presenting our stock market update and equity markets and commodity markets and futures markets and forex markets. We kind of talk about everything over here. Now let's take a quick look at what the market did today. It's Wednesday, April 22nd, and just looking at this in the evening here in the U.S. Heat map real quick on the S&P 500, mostly green. You know, the markets were up. Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Visa, MasterCard, Apple, McDonald's, Exxon. Materials sector was a little bit more mixed. Healthcare mixed. Industrial goods mixed. Okay, I love the heat map. Gives me a quick visual. Let's look at the news real quick. Okay, Dow up 88, NASDAQ up 21, S&P up 10. Advanced decline line was in favor of the bulls today. Moderate volume. Energy sector strong, financials, technology, telecom, consumer discretionary staples, healthcare, industrials, and materials were relatively weak against the market. Mixed results on earnings. Let's look at the futures button here. Let's look at some of the major indexes. S&P, overnight it was selling off a little bit. It dropped from 2095 down to 2080. Pretty precipitous drop there during the European session. Consolidation through that session, anticipation of the U.S. session got some bullishness going. Opened the market, dropped it about 10 points real quickly, but then recovered almost instantly and finished near the highs and near resistance. In fact, there's a major resistance zone on the S&P 500 at 2105, 2110, right in there, depending on which futures contract you look at or the index or whatnot. But it's in an ascending triangle pattern and looking poised to break out potentially. Let's look at the energy market. Crude oil pulled back to 55. I'll be talking more about this in the commodities report tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. It's sitting at 56.37 right now on the June contract, I believe. Old resistance at 55. That could be playing itself out here pretty soon as we head into the weekend, Thursday and Friday trading. I'd be looking at that as a potential entry point myself. I'll talk about that tomorrow in the commodities report. Metals market. Gold, big down day today, actually. Sold off 12 points or so. And about a 1% sell-off. Supported 1180. Keep an eye on that level. Silver was bearish, has been bearish. The metals complex in general has been pretty bearish. Let's look at grains. Big one for me is wheat, trying to hold this 490 level, inverted head and shoulders on the long-term charts. Had a good day today. We'll see how that soft commodity, that grain, holds itself up. I'm going to be watching that one pretty close. Let's look at the currency markets. U.S. dollar. Big story, the last year pretty much, and it's been rallying for a long time. It pulled back, it pivoted, it's recently been trying to pick itself up again and head towards 100. I expect to see it there before too long. It looks like it is going to have a little bit of a rally in here. Keep an eye on the currency markets. If you trade forex pairs, watch the dollar strengthening. Any break above 98.50, you're probably heading up to 100. So keep a close eye on that. Let's look at the economic calendar real quick. This week, for the rest of the week on Thursday, data out of Europe, London. In the U.S., you have unemployment claims, not going to be a big market mover. Friday, data out of Europe. On the dollar, you have core durable goods orders coming out at 8:30 a.m. East, 5:30 a.m. Pacific. And a Bank of Canada governor is going to give a speech. Not a lot going on economic data. A lot of it is going to be earnings driven. You still have quite a few companies coming out with their earnings reports and their releases. Keep an eye on that. But all in all, market's kind of stuck in the mud, waiting for a breakout. S&P is pressing resistance. The dollar is pivoting. Crude oil has pulled back, and gold is selling off. A lot of the major ones out there, showing us some signals, but still waiting for those breakouts of those levels. Okay, this has been a quick market update from Coach T at tackletrading.com. We love to see you on the website. Go over there and join and become a member, participate in the clubhouse, network with other traders, and get in the game.
Get off the sidelines and take control of your financial future at www.tackletrading.com. Get in the game.